Top 10 Most Irresponsible Anime Characters, ranked. An irresponsible character is always preoccupied with what they want to do, acting without any thought for how their actions might affect others. In the world of Japanese animation, characters all have different personalities and worldviews, from stone-cold schemers and aloof researchers to carefree adventurers and playful class clowns. Another way to get a read on a character's personality is by how well they handle their responsibilities. When a character is irresponsible, they are neglecting their duties, or their obligations, instead spending time on what they want to do. An irresponsible anime character could also lack discipline and fail to do anything to attain their goals or meet other people's expectations of them. Number 10. Ishigami, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Compared to some other troublemakers in anime, Ishigami really isn't that bad, but he definitely has an irresponsible streak that is sometimes, but not always, justified. One example is when he slugged his classmate in the 9th grade and refused to apologize for months, even when the school pressured him to. Now, as Shushan's student council treasurer, who is content to just laze around and play handheld games, which infuriates the rules-oriented Miko Ueno. Gets lousy grades because he plays games all day and hardly ever studies, though Kaguya once mentored him to get those grades up. Number 9. Naruto Uzumaki, Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki is a shonen star who became much more responsible and reliable as the story went on. But in his youth, Naruto was an irresponsible troublemaker who pulled all kinds of stunts just to make people pay attention to him. He was a real handful. Naruto slacked off in class and scored badly, and for that matter, Shikamaru Nara was also an irresponsible student who refused to apply himself. On top of that, Naruto was known for his constant vandalism, most of all using colorful paint all over the Hokage monument. Number 8. Aqua, Konosuba. Most members of protagonist Kazuma Sato's party are irresponsible, such as Megumin the explosion witch blowing things up with no regard for the consequences. But the blue-haired goddess Aqua is even worse, given her bratty attitude and her lack of experience living among mortals. Aqua isn't used to managing money, so she irresponsibly blows it all on beer and food, then complains about having to get lodgings in a horse stable. She's also irresponsible in battle, unwilling to adapt her magical skills to the situation at hand. She'd rather ask the other party members to finish the job for her. Number 7. Valac Clara, Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. The goofy green-haired demon girl Valac Clara is a total troublemaker, but she is also a kind person who actually behaves like a responsible big sister from time to time, which is nice. But overall, Clara is one of isekai's rowdiest and most irresponsible characters of all. Clara doesn't pay attention in class, and she often makes a huge mess by creating heaps of items with her magical pockets or rolling around like a living wrecking ball. She also jumped right into a giant chocolate fountain during a formal banquet, all on a reckless whim. Number 6. Yuri Temari, Platinum End. Yuri Temari is by far the least motivated character in Platinum End, even compared to the pacifistic Mirai Kakehashi. While Metropolitan strives to reshape the world as its new god and Nanato wants to protect his family, Yuri Temari aims to do one thing: treat her life like one giant vacation. Yuri was chosen as a god candidate, but she refused to fight. Instead, she relaxed at a tropical resort, then reluctantly joined the battle, all while complaining about all the effort involved. She even wanted her memory wiped afterwards so she could resume her lifelong vacation. Number 5. Shoya Ishida, A Silent Voice. As a boy, Shoya Ishida was a hugely irresponsible student and a bona fide bully at times. Even before he started tormenting Shoko Nishimiya, Shoya tended to get into trouble just to stave off boredom, such as jumping right into the river while fully clothed. He often ruined his shoes by getting them soaking wet. Shoya exasperated his mother with his constant antics, especially since he kept coming home totally drenched, covered in mud, or bruised and scratched from his antics. And things got 10 times worse when he started tormenting Shoko just for fun with no regard for how it would impact her. Number 4. Korra, The Legend of Korra. Like Naruto Uzumaki, Avatar Korra later learned responsibility and grew up as a person. But early on, she was probably the most irresponsible avatar to ever exist, a reckless and hot-tempered girl who let her bending do the talking. Or rather, do the shouting. Korra was highly impulsive early on, and she gave zero thought to the consequences of her actions, even in the pro-bending arena. She was a real handful for Tenzin, and worse yet, she got herself captured after unwisely confronting Tarlok in his office late one night. Number 3. Lieutenant Yachiru Kusajishi, Bleach. The pink-haired Yachiru Kusajishi is Squad 11's second in command, but she never acts like it, nor does Captain Zaruki expect her to. Kenpachi is more like Yachiru's unofficial foster father, and he's content to let Yachiru run around and do whatever she pleases. Yachiru runs the Soul Reaper Women's Association, but she never gets anything done with that group. Instead, she spends all the club's money on snacks and candy, and she even used the Kuchiki Manor without permission for club meetings. She has pranked the Kushikis in many other ways, too, and always gets away with it. Number 2. Tomo Takino, Azumanga Daioh. The troublemaker Tomo Takino will rashly say or do anything for fun, and she gets terrible grades in school, too. It's a minor miracle that she ever graduated on time along with her smarter classmates like the cool dear Sakaki and the young genius Chio Mihama. Tomo never takes school seriously, and she addresses her teacher as a casual friend, even using the chan honorific. Tomo will also throw people's things far away for no reason, or she might slap her hand onto wet paint at school just because she wants to shock everyone. Number 1. Iori Kitahara, Grand Blue. The cheerful seinen anime Grand Blue shows just how rowdy college students can get, and the protagonist, Iori Kitahara, is right in the middle of it all. He's a college freshman and a new member of the diving club, but anytime he's not diving into the ocean, he's diving right into trouble instead. Iori does it all. He cheats on his tests, harasses his professors with his friends, gets blackout drunk at parties, attends class in his underwear, pranks other people into consuming ultra-strong alcoholic drinks, and more. Yuri is also totally unwilling to take over his family's rural inn, dreading the responsibility of running a business. This deeply frustrates his little sister, Shiori. So, there you have it, top 10 most irresponsible anime characters, ranked. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, please let us know in the comments section, and if you found this video helpful and entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon, to explore the world of anime more deeply with us. Have a nice day, and we will see you in the next video.